This is the BWF Wrestling Podcast. With your host and the leader of the BWF Nation, the King, Susan's Little Babu, the undisputed BWF Champion, Aaron Bishop!
Welcome, BWF Nation, to another fantastic episode of the BWF Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron the Bishop. This is G. Patrick Condon. This week, we have so much in store for you. We have a tag team joining us from Washington, D.C. We have multiple punishments coming our way. And as you can see, my co-host here is hiding his face. That is because he has shaved off his beautiful beard and is now a baby-faced assassin. We will show you that transformation shortly. We are presented to you, as always, by the Hunting Party Channel. Hunting Party Channel has so much for everybody. Just go take a look. And Condon, please tell us, the folks out there, how they can subscribe to the Hunting Party Channel and find us on social media.
Thanks, Aaron. And, I got a message from the people at the Hunting Party in the last week, and they're really, really appreciative that you are promoting them so much on the podcast now. They have assured me that they are going to be hands-off. They do not want to be messing with your creative process or anything like that. So I think it's a match made in heaven for the time being. And yes, for everybody that's out there in the BWF Nation, all you have to do to become part of the BWF Nation is go to bwfpodcast.com. From there, you'll be able to find everything you need. You can also subscribe to the Hunting Party channel and like and get on those notifications. Send us a comment. We also are looking for you to give us money to buy a coffee from a little website called Ko-fi. The Ko-fi.com/BWF podcast. That's jumping up here now. And yeah, that's, I think, all the news. Fish, what do we got going on this week?
Well, I think we're going to start with a very special episode of The Real Deal. First, I'm going to show you just a little highlight. Oh, we always seen it. I don't
know. I want to keep this gimmick going. Everybody that's watched this, all your four friends that watch this podcast have already seen the video. They already know what I look like.
Fair enough. Well, let's hop right into The Real Deal. First, we'll do a little highlight package from Vikingo. I do believe that is his name. He was on AEW recently. He does a lot of crazy stuff in the ring. And then after that, we'll show the transformation of Pat's face.
Well, and you know what? I want to... I don't think that we did this on the CM Punk episode. It's alluring.
Yeah, holy shit.
Alluring, it's... makes...
You can't do that.
He was on Dynamite this week?
I don't think he was on. Actually, I don't know if he's on this week or not, but he was on Dynamite at some point.
Okay. And who was he wrestling?
Didn't he wrestle Omega?
Oh, right. Yeah. Cool. All right. Another rare find. I mean, Bishop, gotta say, not your best Real Deal this week. But
yeah, this was a fail so far.
I mean, one video. I mean, what the fuck?
Well, I mean, like your shaving video is going to be like 3 minutes long, so I want to.
Yeah, so I mean, really, and you know what? I want to show. I want to show the highlights of my trip to Chicago because I went to see the Survivor Series. And I don't know if people know this or not, but it ended up being one of the more historic websites, one of the most historic pay-per-views of all time. Thanks to CM Punk, and I was there. I saw it all firsthand. And I saw a lot of other podcasts showing the highlights of Survivor Series. They were filming their fucking TV screen, showing the Survivor Series thing and reacting to it. Nah, I went to Chicago specifically for the BWF podcast and the future, the nation. And so here we go. This is everything I got.
Can you full screen it?
That is full screen for these guys, is it? Well, I just like my own video. Do that. We never do that. Yeah, I think that's. Let's see now though. It's this fucking TikTok thing. They don't let you full screen it. Anyways, you don't need to listen to it because I'll take you play by play. There's Sami Zayn, hugely over, but I want to back up a little bit because they had the pyro going. You see there for a second. Jey Uso, completely loved and adored by the audience. He's over huge. Let me tell you, he's everybody's a big fan of his. There is Seth Rollins. And I got to tell you, I don't like Seth Rollins as a person, or I was on the fence about old Seth before. Seeing him in person and his whole shtick, I think you texted me and said it looked like he had a couple of testicles on his shoulder. Like, his gimmick is just, I just like it a lot. And I don't find his matches to be that great.
I'm not a fan of Seth either, man. And said, yeah, his jacket when he came out, when I texted you, I mean, it looks like there's a big nutsack around his shoulders. He had two big beige fucking balls on his shoulders. I don't know the word for it. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
I don't know. And if you're gonna dress like that, you need to have some sort of aura or charisma about you. And he doesn't have it. He just looks like an idiot, like that could have been at the wrestling show dressed up like that. He just looks kind of foolish. So I wasn't a big fan of the gimmick to begin with, admittedly. But now seeing it in person, I really don't think that. It's a good look for him. No. And then RKO, infamous RKO, just goes down in history. There it is right there. Beautiful. And then, of course, CM Punk arrives. You could see the pandemonium of the crowd. Then, of course, after the match, people go crazy. Like that all night long. Just great. But unfortunately, because of the way that it shook out at Survivor Series, and specifically with that last match, the men's War Games match, you won. You won that week. I lost. And so the graphic and the music's playing right now. The Six Labors continues on. We are now neck and neck. 3 apiece, getting closer to our ultimate nightmare. You shaved on not last week's episode, but the week before, I believe.
Monday.
Or no, it was last episode, was it?
Today's Saturday, yeah, and I shaved on Monday.
Wow. And it's already starting to come back there. It's looking good. I think you should keep the look. I'm getting used to it. For me, I went to the gym today. The coach was surprised. Nobody recognizes me. It's a nice bit of anonymity that I'm enjoying right now because, as you know, I'm Newfoundland's newest media personality. People are always looking for my time. So I'm enjoying this now. But anyways, here is the process, and I guess I'll be quiet, but here's the process.
At Wrestling Predictions. And as a result, I have to shave off my beautiful beard. It's a beard that I've had continuously, I would say, for about 8 years or so. My girlfriend Tracy, the love of my life, she's never seen me without my beard. And so this is something that could test the strength of our relationship. Maybe she won't like me without the beard. I know I won't. So, for the benefit of the 3 or 4 of Aaron Bishop's friends that are the actual viewers of this podcast, here is the process of me becoming beardless.
First things first, gonna shave the old head here. Well, there you go. That's my head shaved. I mean, my God, what a difference. It's shocking, really. I think I'm just gonna stop here, you know. All right, here it goes. Now I'm gonna go right down here first. Of not knowing what you got till it's gone. I gotta say, looking back at this footage now, I had a real Triple H thing going on. Don't you agree? With that beard,
you have a really cool thing going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little they'll separate. Yeah.
Fuck. It's just so that there's no going back, I think. So, there's nothing. I don't have a chin, I don't think. There you go. Well, it's kind of cool.
I'd like a Sheamus on you too.
Oh my God. This is. This has been worse. Worse and worse. And there it is. Baby face. What do I look like with the glasses? Oh my God. Oh, fuck. This isn't good. I'm going to go pick up my mom now and see what her reaction is. See if it's going to be something funny.
No, I got 2 tans. So I got a black one and a red one. So just tell me which is better.
Sure.
She doesn't even notice.
How do you like my coat? Isn't that gorgeous?
She didn't even notice. She did not notice.
This is good. This is good. This is perfect.
Hi. What?
Oh my God!
What?
Who are you?
There it
That's
is.
That's good.
So I'm single now.
Well,
She recently
BWF
broke up with me.
You're single now.
Yeah. So if anybody out there wants to have a crack at the media personality known as G. Patrick Condon, I'm available. So please send in your emails, and you'll also be entered into, if you email us from the website, you'll also be entered into our sweepstakes for Aaron Bishop's belt, which we have not seen actually in a number of weeks, and I wonder now if you've done something with it.
It's upstairs. I'll show it to you later on if and when we'll have to go up for the Tabasco challenge.
I feel like you may have divorced yourself emotionally from the belt ever since you realized that it was going to be taken away, because there was a couple of weeks where you were just bragging about it, shoving it up in the camera, calling yourselves the champ, and now we don't hear nor hide of it anymore.
Just, hoping out of sight, out of mind kind of thing, maybe. If I don't bring it up, everybody will forget all about it. I won't have to give it away to anybody. I don't know. Just
legally, Bishop, legally, and I keep on having to say this, legally, because I announced it on terrestrial radio, if we don't give it away, government could shut us down. Sorry, bro.
It's fine. It's fine.
The only thing that you can hope for is that I lose this Labor's thing, and then I got to buy the belt to give to the person. Otherwise, it's to you. And I don't care what anybody says. It's not convoluted. It's very simple. Everything is very simple.
So what we have here, we have multiple punishments per week. Whoever gets the 6 punishments first loses. And the ultimate punishment for me that I would have to give away my personal BWF championship belt to one lucky viewer. If Condon loses, we release our wrestling matches that we've had from 20 years ago.
Whoa, just one match, all right?
Okay.
Don't you start taking liberties on this. And, I think that the more that we explain it, the more complicated it sounds. It's not that complicated. Every week we do predictions or we do trivia, and it's an inverse ladder, or it's an inverse going up is bad, and so now we're at 3-3, and each week we go higher and higher, and then the winner is actually the loser. And if Bishop loses, then he has to actually give away his belt. If not, then I got to buy a belt and give it away on his behalf. I mean, it's so simple.
Clear as mud, man. It's clear as mud. Come on.
Okay, so with that done, and we are 3-3, and it's I think that with all the things that have been going on in the podcast in the last couple of weeks, the competition that's happening in the six labors really isn't getting the recognition it deserves, because it's neck and neck. Nobody's gotten more than a week away, and like there's not been two losses in a row. If it had been, this would be the last week of the episode, last week of the labors, but we're only halfway through, theoretically. This is going to go on into 2024, it seems like, unless, knock on wood, one of us goes on a massive losing streak. But I digress. It's a really good segment, and I think that I'm not getting the credit that I deserve for coming up with this idea for punishments, especially compared to where we were coming from, which was that if you lose, you get to drink.
Yeah, OG episodes. We were doing trivia when we were just on Spotify, and Condon would ask me trivia questions, and if I got it wrong, I would have to gargle booze and get obliterated on air. So now it sucks so much that you've been requesting that you get to do it a number of times for the fans to see it on video. So for entertainment's sake. Yes.
Just
want to see somebody gargle some JD. I mean,
we'll see now how eager you'll be to redo this Tabasco challenge after tonight if you end up losing that. Because I doubt that you'll be wanting to do that again. I know I won't.
This week, we have a really special interview. We have a tag team joining us from Washington, D.C. This is Richie and Rob, known as the Stompers Incorporated. We had a really fun 30-minute interview with these guys last night. They have a fantastic story about going into a wrestling dojo and, helping kids come off the street.
All right, you don't want to give too much of it away now either.
Okay, sorry, but it's a really fun episode.
Hold on. All right. Yeah, okay, that's better. I just want to say that I'm enjoying doing these indie wrestlers. We talked to Shane Mercer, who is down in Kentucky, about what it was like to do the indie circuit there. These guys are from DC. They talk a little bit about how they've been traveling up to New Jersey and stuff like that. We see a bit of their footage. And, as we keep moving forward with this and talk to more indie guys, hopefully we'll get like a more greater understanding of what it means to be working territories these days in the 2020s, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Couldn't say any better. That was great.
Cool. You're going to keep it all in.
Joining us this week on a special edition of the BWF Wrestling Podcast, we have an independent tag team from Washington, D.C., Richie and Rob, known as the Stompers. Boys, thank you for joining us. How are you this evening?
We're great. Good. Thank you for having us.
Oh, it's our pleasure. So just to get to know you a little bit better, Richie and Rob, how did you guys get into the business? Were you guys fans growing up as kids?
Definitely. He's a little bit older than me, so he saw a lot more stuff before I did, but I caught like the early 2001, 2002, all the way up to now. But he'll tell me stuff that he's seen actually live, like the Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels match. violence. Like he loves that violence.
Yeah, I'm an early '90s guy.
Yeah, attaboy, yeah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I was definitely a fan coming up. One of my favorite wrestlers was Eddie Guerrero. I could definitely relate to that guy. That was my man. I ain't like that.
And then for me, it was Shawn Michaels.
Oh yeah,
The greatest in-ring performer in the business.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Nice. Yeah. I started watching in the 80s. I'm a 90s guy as well. Brett and Sean, though, those are my guys. I mean, like, yeah, Sean's awesome. Brett's, I think I'd put Brett just above Sean, though.
Oh, for real?
What?
For real? They right there. They right
Canada.
there.
They neck and neck.
Canada, guys, come on. We can't say Sean. We got to say Brett. Did you guys know each other before you started wrestling together?
Yes. So we met back in 2011. I was 16. He was about 20, about to be 21, I believe.
Yeah, I was 21.
And we met in a Best Buy. Lo and behold, watching wrestling on the laptops. So I'm walking by and I see him and another friend of ours to this day that they was watching wrestling clips. I just happened to walk like, y'all watching SmackDown? They was like, yeah. I'm like, can I watch with y'all? They was like, yeah. And we was just talking, you know, like wrestling. Like, yeah. I'm like, okay, woo woo. So we found this trainer by the name of Frank Savage. Well, he kind of found us.
Yeah,
but all blessings in disguise, you know. But if it wasn't for him training us and the years that he did, taking the time, being the patience with us, we wouldn't be here, right now, at all.
So when you guys were kids, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah. When you guys were kids, was it sort of in the back of your mind that maybe you'd want to try it being a wrestler?
Oh, it's been our dream since day one.
Yeah.
I always had that knowing that I was going to do it. Like I played football, basketball, and everything. Been in plays, been in the school choir. But I'm like, you know, I have that itch to be a wrestler. I was the first kid in DC to have a wrestling club that we actually did like wrestling shows for the school, and we had to get a clearance from the principal. But it was like one of the actual first in DC public schools to happen, and it was like, especially just get trouble kids off the streets, just have them something to do after school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Time in 2012, 2013. So that was a life changer, and I knew from that point, I'm like, yeah, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. It was a point in time when I thought, yeah, I might can't, do it, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't give up.
It's cool to hear that, because you hear a lot about how kids that are watching wrestling, you'll find some groups that are saying, like, you got to keep kids away from it. It's a bad influence. But to hear that it helped you and your buddies, like you said, sort of like stay out of trouble, have something to do on your own time, seems like wrestling was a real positive thing for you.
Yeah, it was like an outlet for us.
Yeah. And so when did you come across your trainer? You said that he sort of discovered you guys, or what were the circumstances of...
like early 2013.
Yeah.
It was like early
In the summer of 2013.
We was at this show. We was just watching it, and we just he had a little training session at the beginning, and he talked to us. And he was like, have you guys ever thought about, training and taking it, going pro? We was like, yeah, we have.
Yeah.
So we started training. It was he had a little dungeon in his basement wise, but it was like real live, small wrestling nets and everything like that. So you got to learn the holds, basically the basics and stuff. Then we got to the ring part, start learning the holds, start learning the what's it called, the bumps, start learning
Train wrestling, everything.
Yeah.
We did that for 3 years straight, and then then life happens. Then we had to take a hiatus, and then we got that phone call back again, like, you guys still interested? Be like, yeah. Yes. And then we got back into it, start training again for a year, and then we went pro.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So do you guys stay focused mostly in the Washington area, or do you get to travel around a little bit more?
We do a lot of traveling, and we do some DC shows as well.
DC shows for C3W. We're starting to reach out to more companies. They're starting to reach out to us. We really want to go to Ontario, what's it called, Kentucky, what was the other one?
Florida.
It was Florida, Ohio, Georgia. But we've been to like New York, Boston, Connecticut, mostly the upper east right now. But we're trying
Pennsylvania.
we're trying to go like down south right now, so we can just get that more experience, you know.
Yeah, you guys are in a great kind of location physically because, you know, that whole sort of eastern Atlantic eastern area, there's so many places that you guys can go and new territories and stuff like that. Yeah. So what is it like traveling to these places, like life on the road more or less, or going to these shows?
I mean, it's fun. And then the pay comes along and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
It comes with it, you know. I've done my homework, but I'm loving it right now. Like you said, the pay and stuff, but that's what comes with it.
Yeah,
overall, it's fun.
But you get to see life differently when you step out, let's say, your comfort zone and enter into a battle zone. You know what I'm saying? You do it every time, but you still get that nerve. You still get the hair turns behind your neck. You don't get that before a show. That what are you doing this for? You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Yeah.
Besides the fads and everything, but that and the money, right? That feeling of just like, oh, I feel nerve. That's that good nerve right there. Every drive to which show, whatever show that we go to, we have that nerve, but it's that good nerve, and then that's what makes us come out with that energy. You know what I mean?
Cool. When you guys started, like the Stompers, is this your first, were you guys a tag team from the beginning, and how did you guys come to call yourselves the Stompers Inc?
It's a place called DWA where we first got our start at. So they put it. We was overall tag team. We've been tag team for 5 years. So that's how that happened.
Nice.
You missed a couple things. At first, we came in the DWA. That's in Delta, Pennsylvania. They gave us our first train. We had a feeling that they was gonna put us together, but we came in as single stars. Like, all right, they gonna put us, but we like they might put us together. And then like they said we were gonna put y'all as a tag, and we were like, we knew it, but they were like, we don't know what to call y'all. And then one of the trainers that we know and love, he was CC. Like, my man, CC. He was like, you guys got that. You guys, and I jumped to the conclusion. I was like, what, that thuggish look? He was like, no. It's more like it's more like, I don't want to say the street profits, but like more like the street stompers, because it was the street stompers before. I was like, the street stomper. I'm like, it's kind of close to the street profits. I don't know.
Growing up after a while.
Yeah, it grew on us. Then I was like, let's just abbreviate it. Let's just go the stompers. Then I'm like, hold up, we're in a corporation. You know what I'm saying? We're a team. We're a brand. Let's add the INC to it. You know what I mean? That's when, you know, we're elevating. We're evolving with the times.
How do you find it is working with other guys in the indie scene? Like, it seems like you guys are taking this seriously. You got the passion. You have eyes to the future. Is that what you see a lot in these kind of indie shows?
All the time.
Yes. It doesn't matter what spot you put us in. If you put us in the Battle Royal, you put us one-on-one tag team, handicap match, doesn't matter. We're gonna make the ability of what we can do. Exactly, and it's gonna feel like it's that big match regardless. We're gonna make it that big match regardless. Treat every match like it's our last. Exactly. Thank you. That's what I would think. I can't even put it.
And speaking of which, you guys were in a casket match. That
was the first ever tag team casket match in professional wrestling history.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, I'm like, we're really going to do it? And I was like, how we going to do it? They was like, well, I'm like, both of them going to fit in there? I'm like, we tried, but I'm like, nah, probably only one got to go in there. So we're like, all right, maybe one. That's when they announced the rules. I'm like, all right, we only got to get one in there. Woo! But that was difficult. That team, the Heretics, that team gave us a run for our money.
Woo! Yeah, they look rough. They look like some rough guys.
Yeah, man. You seen that right there, cut us off. They had our number a couple times. We faced them in the number one contenders match before this, and we came out hot the first time. So we tried to do it again, and they just cut us off. And you see our manager right there? That's our man Frank Savage down on the purple right there. The big man.
Cool. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Uncle Frank right there. Uncle Frankie.
Nice. And the audience looks like they're like I see somebody there that's got like face paint on in the audience. Do you get to know the people that are coming to these shows if you sort of keep going and doing stuff with Delta Wrestling or the other places that you guys are working?
Yes, we got a connection with everybody. So I think this was a different venue than they usually do. So the crowd was a little bit trying to get to know us. But the other venue that they kind of like been like their home base now, at Airville, they know us in that atmosphere. When they hear our music, the place gets to rocking. But for this one, you can tell they're trying to get to know us. But by the end, they're with us. You know what I mean?
Them, yeah.
This was the tag team championship. This was our favorite match. And to go back to your question before with the traveling. With the indie wrestlers, yes, and we work with some. That's also a part of our team. We have our man Thomas Taft, and hopefully that he will be on here very soon. Chat with y'all and our other good brothers, but they're a tag team too, the Brooklyn Prodigies. And I hope you guys can look at them too. But you definitely gotta check them out. I'll put them on. You know, you can have a chat with them as well.
Yeah, nice. I mean, we're big fans of indie wrestling, and like every town, every city seems to have some of it, and it's such a mixed bag of people who are hungry and starting off their careers like you guys. There's guys that are winding down their careers. There's guys that have day jobs and stuff like that. It's such a mixed bag when you get back there. So do you find that it's competitive? Like, do you find that you guys are sort of always having to fight for your spot, so to speak?
That's the fun part. The fun part of it.
Yeah,
that's the fun part. That's the mentality of it. Mentality of it too. Golly, you gotta earn your keep somehow. You definitely gotta earn your keep. But just having that, going out there, trusting your dance partners and stuff, but then still like going out there like, yeah, we gonna put a bang in it, and make sure that our opponents is safe and protected. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're gonna leave with some bumps and bruises. We ain't gonna just pluck you, and it's gonna be all. We're going to lay it on you. We're going to make sure you feel that just like you saw that right there.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. You guys are good. You guys are nice. Yes, crisp stuff. Where do you guys, like, where do you want to see yourselves? Like, is this a WWE thing that you want? Or are you guys AEW guys? Or where's the home for the Stompers, do you think, in the end?
Any place that'll take us.
I figured you might say something like that.
Funny though, no funny. He ain't wrong. Like Impact, NWA, MLW, any other place. Whoever's willing to give us a shot, we're gonna give you 110%. You better believe that. And we got nothing like. We've been thinking about this for the longest time. Like I've been telling my brother, like we're gonna make it.
Yeah,
we're gonna make it. Like all the hurdles that we had to go through, non-wrestling wise, just life wise, to get to where we are now. Right? I'm like, bro, like it's gonna make us stronger, bro, to where we gotta get. It's gonna make us stronger for the contracts that we probably gotta negotiate, for the people that we gotta deal with, for the planes that we probably miss, for the flat tires we probably get. Like that's just the little stuff that we're dealing with right now. This is gonna make us stronger for the long run.
That's right. Building a foundation,
if you will, get us prepared.
Go back to sorry to cut you off, Pat, again, but to go back to like the ring, and you said you want to make sure that people, you know, they feel it, right? Have you ever been in the ring with somebody who's like reckless or who's tried to hurt you on purpose or anything like that?
Oh no.
Everybody's been good.
Yeah. Everybody's been good, but that's far.
It seems like it seems like the industry has kind of changed from, say, even back in the 2000s, the 90s and stuff, where people would take liberties to try and go into business for themselves or you know, put themselves over.
Stuff like that.
Is the backstage area like a better spot too? You hear now that wrestlers are more like into like not as reckless and crazy and taking care of their bodies and stuff these days.
Okay. It's been good in every locker room we've been to so far. Yeah, more people just like more helpful, more engaging. you still got your people that's shy, that's not really going to put themselves out there yet. They still have a barricade. But that's just anybody that's in the new spot or just don't know you. You know what I'm saying? You have your funny people. You have your, let me check this person out. I don't know just yet. You know what I mean? But so far, so good. You know what I'm saying? We make friends. We make friends. We make acquaintances. Make acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? Like, we come with the vibe. We come with good vibes. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
What? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm just watching this match here now. I haven't seen a lot of you guys. Obviously, it's good stuff. What is your what about your family, your friends that aren't in the industry necessarily? What do they think about this? What do they think about you guys sort of going all out and aiming for the moon?
Our families are so supportive.
So it's crazy how like I think about when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I want to be a wrestler. I want to be a wrestler. They just like. Laughed at us. All right, I'm gonna take you to an event. I'm gonna take you to an event. Just help support. But then got a little older, got a teenager. Oh, you still like wrestling? You still, yes, I do. 22. Oh, you still watch it?
Hey, I'm still in my 30s and I still watch wrestling.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing it now? Oh my God, you're doing. Hey, yo, keep doing that. Hey, I didn't know you was really into it. Keep doing that, yo. I'm just like, I told you. Now rock and let's go. Because it's only up from here.
And look at us now.
It's only up from here.
Two-time champs.
Two-time.
Yeah, that's awesome. And DC, so what's the DC area like in terms of indie wrestling? Is there a lot of different promotions? Is there one?
It's a few of them.
It's a few of them. Fight Club Pro Wrestling. It's
Primetime Pro Wrestling.
Primetime Pro Wrestling is another one. And C3W. Which is our home base right there. Is there another one? That's just the three.
It's just the three I know about at the moment.
Right.
And you got
DC for DC, yes, for DC.
Wrestling with Maryland Promotions.
Right.
Right, yeah, because Maryland's right close to you guys too. Yeah. And so you guys are doing you're doing shows in the backyard. You're doing shows like what are the venues like?
So we're doing mainly building shows, no backyard. That was no disrespect. That was like 16, 17-year-old things. 18. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when we say we're really trying to elevate. Elevate and head for the stars, be elevated. So we're not trying to work backwards, you're trying to move forward. Because don't get me wrong, when you start from the backyard, that's where you start. That's like pure training too. That's not just for playing though. I mean, if you play, but you're still doing some basic wrestling training. If you're taking it seriously, and then if you move on to pro, you know a little bit of stuff, but you can't really say, I did backyard. No. You guys just take what they give you, make it into your own, and then put a spin to it. You ain't gotta erase everything that you learned from it. You know what I mean?
That's not worth remembering.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So it's great that some people start from right there and then go to wrestling schools or just go to training from somebody that they know that's been a pro wrestler, like we did. Like we got lucky though. We got lucky that we met Frank. But in the time that we did, we was training. And we did it every 3 days a week. I was tired of it. 3 days a week. So tired. But I wanted it. I'm like, all right, this is gonna get us back. And then when it stopped, I was like, okay, when you get that doubt, you're like, all right, I don't know.
It's time to hang it up.
Right. But when you get that doubt, that's when you love this, because you're doubting I don't know if they're gonna like me. I don't know if I'm too good to be able to be on their standards. But I'm like, I'm just gonna be me. We're gonna be us at the end. And that's exactly how
you're training 3 days a week. What does your regular training day look like?
So right now, we do it twice a week. Just going in the gym, weight training, just trying to work on our cardio. We do just try to work on our basic chain wrestling, just the flat mats and stuff, and then try to watch film. We definitely watch film.
Oh, we study everyone.
Especially ourselves. Mm-hmm. Definitely ourselves. So we try to.
Some of your favorite tag teams that you watch, like Brainbusters, maybe, or something like that.
Well, I know a little bit about them.
My man does know about them. But we just got a video the other day. I think it was the Midnight Express versus the Road Warriors, And they asked us, they was just like, just watch this match, and I was just studying that match. And it showed us how to work as a team. The psychology of it, just the pace of it, the way they worked into it, how they got to the finish. Like, I was just like, oh yeah, this is how you work into it. And it was like boom, 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 boom. Just wow, take you in the fringe. You know what I'm saying?
WCW tag team wrestling back in that era, man. You had the Steiner brothers, you had Road Warriors, they just said. Like the Nasty Boys were there. I mean,
Harlem Heat. Harlem Heat.
Harlem Heat, yeah.
I mean, like just so many tag teams. Yeah,
We think those tag teams are paving the way for us, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What's the last great match that you guys saw recently? Any good matches?
I'm gonna have to say the Golden Elite the Golden Jets versus the Young Bucks.
Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, was that was at Full Gear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Nice. That's the Strickland Cowboy match was at that pay-per-view too.
What'd you think of that?
I love that one. But
yeah.
I was
so good.
It was blood everywhere.
Yeah, it was crazy. I just saw somebody posted a photo of Strickland after the match, and he's literally got staples still in his face, all over his chest. It's like I liked Strickland beforehand, but that match, like, I'm a fan now. You know, I'm gonna buy his merch. I'm looking forward to that guy wrestling now.
He probably gonna leave it in just to show though. I don't know how long he probably gonna leave it in.
Do you guys do any kind of like blood matches like that, or is that you try to avoid that, or is it whatever comes around you guys are game for?
We try to avoid it respectfully. Yeah, but if it comes our way, we'll definitely take interest of it. We're not gonna be like, oh no, it's not like no. What do you got? Oh, okay, we'll definitely listen. You're not gonna just say no, because you never know.
And we're definitely not saying yes either.
But you mentioned that your favorites were like Eddie Guerrero and Shawn Michaels. Are they who you pattern yourself after in the ring, or who are some of your other influences that you have?
Ooh, there's a couple of them. We got for me, it's Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, The Rock, Stone Cold, that's dope. Jericho.
That's it. Yep.
Nice.
Jeff Hardy.
Definitely Jeff. The Hardy Boys, one of the best tag teams.
I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I get my Swanton bomb down pat by watching him.
Yeah.
Food, you gotta get the
But me, I come out, I spread my arms out a little more.
You gotta get the fillet.
I modify my moves.
I gotta say Eddie, Randy Orton, because Randy Orton's another one. Still a great wrestler. I'm glad that I met him on a good occasion. Who else? Edge is another one. The Rock.
How often are you guys wrestling in a given year? Like, is it pretty much every weekend you guys are at a show?
Yes, for the last 4 months, it's been nonstop. It's been nonstop, and we love it. Never been nonstop. This is one of our other home DBW, home promotions that we wrestle for, DBW. Great
nice, a TLC match.
The TLC match.
We ain't former champions.
Unfortunately, we came into the TLC match as champions, but we did not leave.
And we did not lose that match.
We did not lose.
Now, those are the guys from the last match, the casket match that just came in, or is that?
Yeah, it's a different promotion. They keep following us.
They keep following you guys.
I don't know what's going on.
Sons of bitches.
I don't know what's going on.
You got to take them out for good. I'm not down with those guys. You see those guys, you tell them that I got a problem. They got a problem with a guy from Canada, and they don't want that.
I'm gonna tell them. They're gonna be like, oh, bring it on. They're gonna be like, bring it on. You're gonna welcome it. But
we'll bring them on the show. We'll see.
What that is, they got something that belongs to us.
Yeah, they are the champions now, and then
you got to get that back.
Yeah, are you guys gonna go after them?
The same guy that took the DWA tag team title from them.
Yeah. What was that?
Nice. Are you guys going to go after them and get the belts back?
We definitely going after them.
We
definitely going to go after them.
We ain't never done heretics. Not by a long shot.
Yeah, the management already chose us as the rightful number one contender, so we ain't sweating. We already know once they see us in that one-on-one tag team match, them championship arms. Oh my God. I forgot about that. Did you see that? Was that AJ that did that? Oh, that's Sammy.
That was the little heretic.
Okay, yeah, that was Sammy.
Yeah, the smaller heretic of the two. The other guy is pretty big. So what do you guys got coming up? You guys got some? You got anything you want to promote in the next couple of weeks?
Yeah, so tomorrow, actually, we're going to be in New Jersey, Gloucester, New Jersey, at another promotion, EBW Pro. Also, on December 15th, we're going to be at DOW in Chambers, PA. So
nice.
We got a tag team title match against the Radical Stars, a great tag team that we've been watching. But this is our first meeting. So we just got to you got to come with that game plan and that game face and be ready.
Yeah.
We stay ready. Oh, yeah, we stay ready.
Nice.
Stay ready.
That's awesome. That's great. Good luck in the tag match, guys. This is awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are on our radar now. Hell of a team, and I love the fact that you guys wear tag team outfits. You see so many tag teams; they don't got their look together at all, right? And you guys,
we got it on our first day in DWA. Y'all got to scared and look. Y'all don't match. They roasted us a little bit. It was a good roast. Like,
oh man.
Not a match.
Until we got those tights. Yeah. They could have not said nothing. They could have not said nothing. They could have.
Right.
That's why we got a lot of respect.
Yep. That's awesome. It shows that you guys are taking it seriously, and I hope for the best for you guys. I can't wait to see you guys on a national stage sooner than later.
It's up there. Yes, sir. Sooner rather than later. But patience. We definitely gonna be in Ontario sooner rather than later too. Oh, I can't wait for that.
All right, well, we'll keep you guys. We'll be in each other's lives now. How about that? We're in each other's lives.
Cool. Yeah, I love it. If you want to go, let's go.
All right.
We're gonna have my good old friend Thomas Tapp with us. Yes, sir. And probably the Brooklyn College.
All right, I'm there. Beautiful.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. It's been an honor. It's been so much fun. Thank you.
Well, thanks for having us. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We'll talk again soon. The Stompers Inc.
Let's go.
So that was our interview with the guys. I mean, I had so much fun talking to them, Pat. What did you think of everything?
I thought that it was pretty good. I mean, those guys are legit in my mind. They invested into the gear. You don't see that a whole lot in the indies. Who did you like better? Which Stompers Inc. was your favorite?
Listen, if you're asking me who's the Sean and who's the Marty, I'm not going to go there. I liked them both equal. I thought they were both great, and they both add a different personality trait to the gimmick. And I thought they were both fantastic, man. I had a lot of fun talking to them, and I hope they do join us again on the show one day.
Yeah, they take it seriously, and I love that. I'm hoping for the best for those guys. And yeah, we'll be following along with their careers from this point forward. And anybody that's listening to this that is involved in indie wrestling around the globe that wanted to talk about your story, we want to hear about your road stories. What's
Ring
like in the back?
Stories.
Yeah, your what?
Ring rat stories.
Sure. Okay. That's a little immature, but okay. Yes, we'll take those stories too. We will, we'd love to talk to you about it. So go to the BWFpodcast.com website, shoot us a message. And you'll also technically be entered into the draw for Bishop's belt, too. So you become a wrestling champion, the BWF champion. And, at the end of that interview, I was talking some smack against the guys, some of the opponents of the Stompers Inc. And I want to reiterate that me and Bishop, if you guys get a little bit too mouthy with us, we'll come to your promotion and we'll take your belts.
Don't make us. Don't make us. It'll be your worst nightmare. Heretics.
That's right. And wait till we get our beards back.
That's right. We'll look really vicious then. That's right. But great interview, and we have more. We have more lined up. Next week we have the owner and promoter of Island Pro Wrestling from PEI. He'll be joining us next week. I can't wait to hear some of his stories. And there's going to be a whole lot more.
Canada representing East Coast. That'll be good. And what about this big interview that you've been prepping the nation of for the last couple of weeks? Have you given up on that yet, or how many times are you going to have your heart broken, Aaron?
It's been postponed 4 times now. This will be the 5th time scheduled for the interview for this Monday. But I am so confident that this will happen this time that I am ready to announce on the show. And if it doesn't happen, then fuck me. But drum roll.
I don't think that he deserves a drum roll, Aaron.
No.
You're acting like it's Marty Jannetty. I'd kill for Marty Jannetty. Here's what he gets for a drum. Here's what he gets for a drum roll. All right, this motherfucker's. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, you're talking about the actual good guy. Yes. All right, I'll give you a drum roll for him.
The Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, is going to be joining us Monday, along with his evil companion, the Purple Haze Andrew Anderson, the nephew of Ole and Ern.
Amazing. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Where are we into next?
Let's start off with some Chronicles. Why don't we? Why not?
To Aaron Bishop's crowd pleasers, but I think that this is a story that is not covered very much, and that for its time and place was a great story, great impact, 2 legendary wrestlers involved, no real big payoff, I don't think, though. I could be wrong. Aaron, what are we talking about this week?
You're talking Hulk Hogan versus the Earthquake from 1990. It's going to be pretty good, man. Like, I didn't think this is going to take very much time, but after doing some research, this is more of a deep dive than I originally thought. Very interesting, probably even more so than the feud with Hogan is before the feud with Hogan and Tenta's ascension into wrestling. John Tenta was originally a sumo wrestler. He's a Canadian boy who moved to Japan to pursue sumo wrestling, and he was undefeated for many years. He was great at it. Became famous over there, and he got signed to be a professional wrestler by All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Now, look at this guy. How old is he here? 40, 43? How old is he?
No, man, this guy's like 20 at this point. Look at it.
Holy shit. I mean, they really built them differently back then, hey? And really like, he's not even... Like half the size, right? Like half the size that he would be when he was facing Hogan. He's about our size right there, I think.
Actually, he's 25. He's 25. But honestly, you look at the size of him. Yeah, he's so tiny there, like compared to what you normally would picture Earthquake later in his career. But yeah, he looks so young there.
Young yet old.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
It's weird. It's like that. Talking about Anderson's, it's like Arn Anderson looked like he was in his late 30s as soon as he hit the scene, and it's kind of the same deal.
Absolutely.
So, what are we watching here? This is a sumo match, or?
I just wanted to show the folks here him and the way he was before he got to the Federation. This is his very first ever wrestling match.
He So he did some time in Japan.
Yeah.
And
we don't actually have to watch the match. It's fine. Right, I just wanted to show the folks. But he did some time in Japan, and then it wasn't too long after that the WWF discovered him.
Wow. And look at Jesus. I mean,
this is a dark match. Yeah, this is a dark match with him right now, before his debut. And he's wrestling as Earthquake Evans. and this doesn't last very long, folks. But I mean, look at this. He's wearing like a flannel shirt.
Yeah,
and he's 25 years old here, folks.
Man. And like twice the size that he was in the last video that we saw.
Yeah.
And that's it. So look at that. Look at that jobber trying to kick out of his finish. Oh, so he's with Slick now.
Yeah.
Does he retain his services when he eventually debuts?
No, he goes with Frenchie Martin, doesn't he? Because he's with Dino Bravo.
Okay.
I believe. Oh shit! But yeah, I do believe it's Frenchie Martin.
So okay, and now I remember this, and man, I wish we could play the sound on this, but we'll probably end up getting caught. But this is his television debut, right?
Television debut, yeah. And
so what's going on?
Yeah, as far as I know, this might be one of the first times a wrestler actually debuted as being a fan from the audience. He's getting picked from the audience here to help Dino Bravo in a push-up competition.
And so this is Dino being led by Jimmy Hart.
Yes, it was Jimmy Hart. Sorry, Jimmy was with Earthquake, not Slick, and not Frenchie Martin. But
I don't even know who Frenchie Martin is. Actually, I didn't want to expose myself for my lack of knowledge. Did you make him up? I've never heard of him.
No, he's an actual guy. He's an actual manager.
Okay. And so he comes out as, if he's going against Dino Bravo here, he must debut as a babyface, I suppose.
No, he's going to debut as a heel, I do believe here.
Okay, so explain it to me. Explain it to the folks. What is going on here? How does he help Dino Bravo?
Skip ahead a little bit, and we'll find out.
Okay, you don't know? I don't want to play the sound.
Oh, you can't play. No, yeah.
So, okay, well, let's see. Let's see what happens if I play the sound.
You'll see what happens, yeah.
100キロをベンチプレスで上げてしまいこの怪力です。山田さんまさにカナダのグリズリーという
そうですね。
呼ばれ方してますがね。
はい、あれだけね、身長があってそこまで上げられる。はい、なおかつ
Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about it getting copyright stricken because of the sound.
Because of that, yeah. But as you can see here,
ないということになるんですが。
そうでしょうね。まあ今日はですね AP 通信社も取材に参りまして。
No, that's the fucking Tenta match that's going on there. That's why you're hearing Japanese, that you're getting audio from the Tenta match.
Yeah, you're right. You're good.
Here we go. Merritt's going to pick Tenta from the crowd, come to the ring. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You can skip it ahead of me, though.
Is he eating hot dogs or something like that when they find him, or no?
He's just sitting there. Yeah, look at that.
Hey, Chelsea, take a look at the size of this man. Impressive, Dino Bravo. It's just a big... All right, Jimmy Hart, Dino Bravo. This is one time when Jimmy Hart's mouth has really got...
Bish?
Sorry?
Were you a fan of Dino Bravo?
No, never a fan of Dino Bravo.
I can do a push-up.
I didn't like his matches, didn't like his character. I actually didn't like anything about Dino Bravo. Boring.
What a big mistake. Jimmy Hart is going to make a fool out of Dino Bravo.
Oh, is he going to sit on Dino Bravo as he does push-ups?
460 pounds.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was
460. Yeah.
Weight of, what's he weigh? 270? 260?
No, he's more than
Let's see
that.
if you can do a push-up. Let's see if you can do a push-up. Breaking him off. Breaking him off right away. Okay. Wait a minute. What is going on here?
Classic WWF stuff here. Oh, he's got to stretch. Yeah, he's got to stretch it out.
I just can't believe Dino Bravo not On the mat. Can do this. Nobody. And bring the challenge.
Oh, the Warrior interrupts and yeah, okay. That's right. So before they had a chance, they kept stalling. They kept stalling. Warrior interrupts.
If he can do a push-up. 1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4. I can't believe it.
That's legit. Those are legit push-ups.
I'm impressed. You better be. Some feet of strength in a part of the other.
Feud. I never knew that those guys.
He doesn't know what to expect here. Who knows?
I think I see where this is going now. I mean, the Ultimate Warrior.
I didn't really know that the Warrior and Earthquake had any interactions either, so it's kind of interesting to see it in the ring.
He's cutting a promo.
To destroy the challenges of you, Dino Bravo!
Oh, I got a feeling that Tenta probably attacked Ultimate Warrior from behind, and that's how we get to him in the Fed. Hey,
yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that! My God,
you're so good.
2-on-1. I'm sure that the Ultimate Warrior still ends this. Oh no, he ends it on his back. Wow. All right, so big debut taking out Ultimate Warrior. Where do we go from there?
Very unique debut. Yeah. Great stuff. So from here, Hulk Hogan and Dino Bravo are having a match, and Earthquake, John Tenta, interferes.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Lovely brown leotard that he's wearing there is not good.
So this is the beginning of the Hogan Earthquake feud here.
Yeah, and this is 1990. So is Hogan's not champion at this point, right? This is Warrior's champ.
Oh, Warrior's the champ. Hogan's on the way out right now in real life. He has to go film Superman Commando.
Right.
So they need to write Hogan out of the storylines.
Cool. Okay. So yes, that's right. Now I remember us talking about it. This is why this is interesting, because this is one of those distraction feuds. Like Hogan, who's Hogan taking on when Savage was champion for that year? Hogan was with
Hogan was gone for most of the summer, and then he came back and he tag teamed with Savage at SummerSlam. Then he was gone again until
wasn't it? He had a Boss Man feud though, didn't he?
He did have a Boss Man feud, yeah, but that was more
or Twin Towers or whatever.
Twin Towers, yeah. So no, you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, he did have Twin Towers feud leading up into Mania.
Yeah, and so that was their SummerSlam match, and the SummerSlam match for Hogan at this one is another tag match with these guys. Is it? Right. We'll get there, I guess.
Yeah.
A pile of rubble! Hulkamaniacs, after the Ultimate Challenge at Sky Dome, proved with the whole world watching that Hulkamania rules, that Hulkamania will live forever. The training, the prayers, and the
make any sense? What a politician this guy is. They're right. Hulk Hogan's the ultimate manipulator.
The dude lost and he was like,
the Warrior pounded, as the Warrior beat down on Hulkamania, as the poison of the darkness entered our pores, I was in the launch position. I took a deep breath, and as I was ready to push him through the roof of the Sky Dome, my heart skipped a beat.
The Ultimate Warrior here.
Denied me and all my Hulkamaniacs a rematch. The unlimited time span, the no rematch clause. That's a bunch of gaga, dude.
Talking about
in claiming that you're the one that hurt me, that I never recovered, and I never had a chance in WrestleMania. Well, if me and my Hulkamaniacs have to.
What the hell is he talking about here? He's not talking about Earthquake, is he? He's talking about Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he's pissed that he can't get a
For
reason.
my little Hulksters and Jack Tunney, once I wipe out that no good Earthquake and go through anybody else that's in our way, you have to give the Hulkster his due, brother. This is a democracy, and Hulkamania and all the little Hulksters rule. And once I...
More of the same shit from Hogan. He's bringing in democracy and fairness and stuff. I think this has got to be around the time that people are starting to get sick of Hogan in the WWF too, aren't they?
Yeah, his facial expressions on this are awesome. He's so mad.
I've never seen that promo before. Okay, now we got Brother Love.
Brother Love show. Here's where the stuff gets good here. This is the attack on Hogan from Earthquake that sets him that writes him out of the storylines for the whole summer.
For him to go and do Suburban Commando. Okay.
That's right. Yeah, the movie.
Oh, yeah. Now, what are your thoughts on Brother Love, the character?
I actually think the character is great. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Bruce Pritchard. I love the character. I think the character is fucking hilarious. I mean, just a preacher who goes around saying that he loves you and then just kicks you in the balls kind of thing. I mean, what better than a heel pastor?
What does it say on Jimmy Hart's jacket there? It says Earthquake.
Earthquake.
Where is he? Not here because of doctor's orders. Because you see, he's got 105-degree temperature. He's got a severe case of the sore throat, and that's why he's not here. Let me tell you.
Classic. Okay, actually, it's coming up real soon, so I won't jump ahead. But Hogan shouldn't have put his hands on Jimmy Hart. That's my take on that.
No, it's a manager. You don't put your hands on a manager. Hogan's always a big deal. But here we go. Wham! Took him out. Get him, Quake. Get him.
Yeah, and I mean, that chair is not even... Oh, wow. Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, wow.
He was extra careful on that one. God love him. So that's it.
He was extra careful, wasn't he? Yeah.
He wanted that paycheck, that SummerSlam paycheck for sure. I wonder how much he gets for this program with Hogan. 2. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And now Tenta's got a natural speaking ability for somebody that was in Japan, not doing this stuff. Like he knows how to cut that quintessential 1980s professional wrestler screaming promo.
He does. Yeah, underrated on the mic, but he had that screaming down to a T. Here we go.
Quake said he was gonna put you out of wrestling, and you're out.
Hulk Hogan is gone forever. Hulkamania is dead, and you can thank me for it.
I just left the Hulkster, and seen him lying in that bed, all busted up.
What's going on here? Who's this character?
This is Tugboat. This is Hogan's best friend.
Hogan's always got a best friend that comes in that's like a fucking loser that Hogan just completely takes advantage of, and it's a really unhealthy relationship. They really think a lot of Hulk, and Hulk just doesn't give a shit about them.
It's absolutely true. And funny story about Tugboat here. This guy here was supposed to turn heel, become Sheik Tugboat, and face Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 7 in the main event.
Right, I heard something about that. Wow.
So this is the seeds being planted here for all that bullshit. So he's Hogan's best friend coming in here, acting all sympathetic with him hurt on the bed. All the Hulkamaniacs are sad. They're all sending in the fucking the mail to the 1-800 number or the
Nice.
I don't know what the address
Yeah.
is. Yeah, so you're going to see a bunch of different wrestlers and tugboat in different situations here.
Wow.
Talking about Hogan over the next few weeks.
While
we'll see.
Hogan is gone, Hogan's in the is filming his movie, so Tugboat is the one that's now. Tugboat may not have gotten that WrestleMania spot, but he would go on to be the Shockmaster. So I guess you could say in the end, he really still landed on his feet.
Put him bum shit. It's good. He definitely made his mark, though. He definitely. There you go.
I'm mute.
But yeah.
Sorry. Go on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He could have made so much of the night. I should feel bad for him. But Sergeant Slaughter was definitely the way to go.
You met him, right? Did you meet Tug?
I have not met Tugboat. No.
Oh.
But what do you think? Do you think now is time to take a break before we head to the SummerSlam main event and see how all this ends?
Absolutely. Trivia time.
All right.
Now, as we know, we do predictions. Trivia is back this week, though, because there's nothing really happening this weekend. It's a rare weekend where not much is going on. And so the trivia theme this week is WWF trivia. That has to do with December, but not Christmas, right?
Correct.
And
Uzi's lined up for you this week, buddy.
Okay, we'll see about that. And so we'll do the classic format of back and forth, 1-on-1, to 5 questions. Most right out of 5 wins. The loser moves ahead in the Labor's Challenge. Okay, Aaron, why don't you lay it on me first?
Okay. Remember, folks, this week the loser has to chug a bottle of Tabasco sauce. I fucking hate Tabasco sauce.
Oh, wow. Do you like hot stuff?
I like mild and medium stuff.
So no. Okay.
Okay, friend. Here we go. Number 1. How many times has a WWF, WWE world title changed hands in the month of December? Is it A, 7? Is it B, 8? Is it C, 9? Or is it D, 10?
Okay. So once again, I mean, Bish, I thought that we were doing golden era questions, cutting it off outside of the attitude era because you weren't familiar with the product after 2004 or something like that. So, okay. And you keep doing these overall things.
How about this? Most of the changes happened in the golden era. Like I have 8 right now in front of me, at least.
Yeah. Okay.
From the golden era. Not saying that 8 is the answer, but there's at least 8 for sure from the golden era.
Yeah.
Or up until 2010.
Sorry? Say that again?
From the golden era up until 2010-ish. 2012. Between 10 and 12.
Oh my God. WWF WWE Championship.
Mm-hmm. A world title.
Okay, so does that include the World Heavyweight Championship when it was on Raw?
Yeah.
And does that include the ECW championship?
No.
And does that include the Universal title?
There is no Universal title changes in December, but
oh wow, okay. Fuck. And what is it? 8, 9, 10?
7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
Okay. Is the answer 8?
No.
All right. Okay, Bishop. There we go. I'll just do it one more time. What is the answer?
Answer is 10.
All right. Let's see what we got going on here. At December to Dismember, this tag team attempted to answer the Hardy Boys' open call. Who was it?
Eminem?
No. I think they did answer, did they?
I don't know.
The New Age Outlaws.
Oh, fuck. I would never have gotten that.
Yeah, no. Well, they were in TNA when they were doing it. They were trying to get publicity. Attempting to answer the open challenge, the WWE legal team got involved, etc., etc. Okay, next one.
Can you name 4 of those world champions that won the title in December?
Yeah. I'm going to say Undertaker. Okay, Undertaker, and then we're going. Fuck. See, I keep on going back to Survivor Series, but it didn't happen in Survivor Series. So let's see. Undertaker.
Say it again. Say Undertaker again.
I'm trying to think. This is killing me because I know. Okay, so I'm gonna say it one more time. Undertaker in This Tuesday in Texas. Then there is nothing for that was 1990, I think, or 91. Then there's nothing. Dude. Okay, all right, fine. Undertaker. Would you say that there's 10 overall, and you want me to get 4? John Cena, Edge. No, Undertaker, Edge. Undertaker, Edge. Now I got 2. Now we're cooking. I'm not giving this up because I almost would have, and then I got that Edge one. Edge. I want to say, and CM Punk.
Well, no. Not even close.
Not even close.
Guess what? Taker's wrong. Hogan won that match in Tuesday in Texas for the title.
Oh, so it was Hogan. Was it?
So Hogan won.
Yeah.
Then Kurt Angle, Chris Jericho, Mankind, Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, Bruno Sammartino, Stan Stasiak, and a couple others. So there you have it. Edge was correct. You did get Edge.
Fuck yeah. All right. Now we're cooking. I think you're probably already going to know this. What was the first WWE pay-per-view to take place in air in December?
Season's beatings in your house?
1989's No Hold Barred, the movie The Match.
What?
Yeah, The Match. Hogan and Brutus was the main event. Hogan, Brutus versus Macho King and Zeus in a steel cage match. Pay-per-view.
Okay. Question number 3.
Yeah.
Out of the 52 Hell in the Cell matches in history, how many of these were in December? Is it A4, B3, C2, or D1?
Was there any Hell in a Cell pay-per-view matches in December?
I don't know. You tell me.
This is ridiculous.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't? Okay. And what are my options again?
4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, so let's start from the top. We got Shawn Michaels, Undertaker. That was not. Then we got Undertaker, Mick Foley, Mankind. That was in June, so that wasn't it. Then I think the next one was what? Undertaker and Big Boss Man. That was in WrestleMania, so that wasn't it. It gets a little bit cloudy for me.
What are you doing?
Was the Undertaker in any of these matches?
Let me see your eyes, boy. Let's see your face.
What?
Make sure you're not cheating. Yes. Tell you what, Taker was in one of these matches.
And what were the? It was 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah.
Taker was in one of the matches.
Yes.
Was Taker in a? I'm gonna guess 2.
Correct. It was Taker and Orton, and it was also the December to Dismember pay-per-view, the Elimination Chamber.
Oh yeah. I thought you were going to say the Armageddon one. Was it?
The Armageddon one. That's what I'm talking about. Yes,
yeah.
The Armageddon one. 6-man Hell in the Cell. Thank you.
Okay.
So I guess you're winning.
I'm up by 1. Here we go. And they're just getting tougher for me. What was the main event of In Your House Rock Bottom?
So this sounds like a trick question now because I automatically obviously want to go for Rock and Mick Foley. So now I don't know if you're fucking with me or if there's an actual other main event. I'm going to say Buried Alive, Undertaker and Stone Cold main event.
Right, 1-1.
All right, question number 4. Can you name 4 different versions of a December pay-per-view? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so December to Dismember, Armageddon, In Your House Rock Bottom, and Season's Beatings.
You can't use 2 in your houses.
What the fuck? The Armageddon is in your house, isn't it?
No, Armageddon's his own pay-per-view.
All right, fine. Capital Carnage.
No.
Yeah.
Is it? No, bullshit.
Yeah. Because I had a question for Capital Carnage.
No, that can't Catwell Carnage. Another one.
No, I gave you fucking six now. Six
North American.
You know, no, Bishop. No.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's not bullshit. I mean, I gave you two distinct in your houses that were completely different. I didn't go in your house. And then I gave you another one. Okay.
7. See, there's Vengeance. You get the question. It's fine.
Oh, you goddamn right. 2-1. Jesus. Speaking of which, in the inaugural Armageddon in
99.
Who? Okay. That's not the question. But I'll take your word for it. I'm not going to. Who is in the main event of the Armageddon pay-per-view? Inaugural Armageddon pay-per-view. What?
So are you talking about the 2000 pay-per-view or the 1999? Because the Armageddon in 1999 was the inaugural Armageddon.
The inaugural one, the first one. So it was in 99. Yeah, you're right.
It was Vince and Triple H.
What was the championship match?
Big Show and Big Boss Man.
Okay. I wasn't sure. All right. Anyways. Nailing. It's intense times here.
It is. Here we go, my friend. Question number 5. Can you name all the participants in the Elimination Chamber match at December to Dismember? Eyes on me.
Okay, so there is
6.
Right. So I think is Big Show one? Big Show?
Yep.
Fuck. I mean, December to Dismember was one of the ones that I was looking up today too. CM Punk?
Yep, there's 2.
I only got 4 left, right?
I'll give you one. Bobby Lashley. You have 1, 2, 3 left.
I'm trying to think of who's in that shit. It was the lowest rated fucking thing too. And I keep on thinking like not Jim. Fucking what's his name from Eminem? Morrison. John Morrison. I don't think so, though. Don't think so. ECW. What year was this, Bishop?
Oh, God. 2006?
CM Punk, Bobby Lashley. Have I mentioned the person that won yet?
Bobby Lashley won.
Oh, okay. Fuck. Rob Van Dam?
Yeah. 2 more.
Sabu. I didn't fucking watch any of this. I don't think Sabu. And there's barely any ECW originals in it, is the other thing. Tommy Dreamer. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Well, I never.
Oh, fuck off.
No. I'm not locked in any.
All right. I jumped the gun.
So wait now. What did you say? Did you say no because I also said Sabu? How many more do I have left? I got CM Punk, Big Show, Bobby Lashley, Rob Van Dam. Test and Hardcore Holly.
You son of a bitch. You're a son of a bitch.
Is that what it is?
Don't even. If I can prove it. Oh my God. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
What?
I don't believe you.
I was looking at you the whole time. Is that? Wow. Okay.
All right. I can't prove it because if you did it, if you got it naturally, good for you.
Thank you. I did.
You cheated is a good cheat because I couldn't catch it.
In the super group known as Evolution, who is the champion of December? As in, they have held the WWF Championship during the month of December the most.
So you mean if Flair, Triple H, Batista, whatever, who has held the world title in the month of December the most in their careers total?
Yes, the WWF Championship, not necessarily won it in December, but in the month of December, they were the champion at some point in time the most.
Okay. Taker defeated Orton in December, so he didn't go to full month. Triple H won the title in December, so he didn't go to full month. Flair, WWE champion back in the day, he would have won it when January, and then he would have lost it again, so it wouldn't have been Flair. Unless you're talking about WWF, right? Not like
yeah.
So it's not Flair.
And WWF Championship.
Right. Batista. He was world champion for a long time. He did win the WWF Championship. WWE Championship, sorry, not F. Fuck. God damn it.
This is it now, Bish. If you don't get this, you don't tie me, and it's over.
I can't think of Batista. I cannot think of his title reigns in December. Oh my God. Fuck, I can't think of him, so he's probably the fucking answer. The obvious answer is Triple H in my mind, but I just don't think that's Batista. Final answer.
Sorry, bud. Heck out of you, maybe. The answer is Randy Orton he is been champion 2 times in the month of December. He's held the championship during that month. Everybody else, goose egg, 0. They've never been champion in the month of December.
Oh, I thought Triple H won the championship in the triple threat. Oh, that's the world championship. Fuck.
That's right.
Oh, wow. Good question. Well, I guess I'm doing the tobacco sauce tonight. God damn.
And it's been a great... time here. Wow, that was intense. There was a lot of stuff on the line here. Did you have any other backup questions?
No, I did not. Did you?
Yeah, I think you would have got both of them, though. In the first WWE pay-per-view to take place overseas and in December, what was the main event was Stone Cold versus Kane versus Mankind versus Undertaker. What was its name?
Insurrection?
I already said it. You said it didn't count, actually. Yeah.
Oh.
And then in the first In Your House to take place in December, it was called Seasons Beatings. What was the WWF Championship match?
That was 96. Brett and Bulldog.
Yes, sir. Nice.
Very good. Was it 96 or 95?
It was 95. 96 was It's Time. And so that was
time, right. Yes, okay.
All right, so we're going back to old Chronicles here. We're picking up where we left off. Jimmy and Earthquake and Tugboat have been building this feud as Hulk Hogan's off doing movies.
You've got more? Oh, wait a minute.
He wrote that himself.
Favorite letter, baby. I like this. I'm glad you put Hulk Hogan out of wrestling, and I hope he stays out.
Yeah, that's probably legit. Letters too at that point, huh?
WWF, I wanted to meet the top wrestler in the World Wrestling Federation, and that was Hulk Hogan. When I caused Hulk Hogan to lose the World Wrestling Championship in WrestleMania.
Said that he caused Hulk Hogan to lose the championship at WrestleMania.
I don't know why he's saying that. I don't know where that's coming from. That's just foolish.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the whole summer is just this. It's Earthquake promos like this. It's letters coming in. You'll see Mean Gene at some point. You'll talk about it. Yeah, but all this is building to the match at SummerSlam 1990.
Wait now. Okay, so what is the match? What's the match? It must be Tugboat, right? Or what is it?
Actually, I don't know why Tugboat isn't part of the match, but he's not.
Tugboat's not even in the match, is he?
Oh, he's not. No, Big Boss Man is the referee, the special referee, and it's Hogan versus Earthquake.
Now, is this one of these things where the wrestlers are all giving their takes on the main event?
Yeah. No. Well, yeah, they're all saying.
The Hulkster seems to be down on himself right now, but it's no disgrace to get knocked down as long as you get back up, and nobody knows that more than the Hulkster.
That's right, but we need all the rockers and all the Hulkamaniacs to band together and hope that the Hulkster comes back. Woo! Yes, sirree. Hulk Hogan's my buddy, and I know for a fact that fella's been down before. But I know and you know that guy can reach way down inside him, and I've got all the confidence in the world that Hulk Hogan's going to get out.
Billy Jim.
Really?
Billy Jim.
Yeah. Have you met him? Yeah.
I did, actually. Yes.
He's a big guy, isn't he?
He's a huge guy, yeah.
Been a disgrace to the World Wrestling Federation long enough. All the Hulkamaniacs out there know
going on in the background.
Special bond.
I don't know if you can hear sirens and stuff, but yeah, the Santa Claus parade is going on.
Oh, no, we can't hear it.
Okay, good.
You Earthquake are not.
His partner, is it Brutus?
I don't even think it's a tag match, man. I just think that they have people in the corners, and that's it. It's just a one-on-one match.
Oh, I thought it was a tag match. Okay, cool. Wow, that's a good payday.
Oh.
And so, and even after all this, I guess they're going touring around. Okay, here we go. This is what I'm here to see.
So, the Earthquake and SummerSlam, brother. It's Summer.
Well, there you go. I think, by all accounts, John Tenta was well liked. He would go with Hogan over to WCW, where he would get a couple of different gimmicks, right? Like, I think, he was Shark Man at one point.
Avalanche,
yeah. What did Tugboat get rechristened when he was part of the Natural Disasters?
Typhoon,
yeah. I love that tag team. I thought that was a good
tag team. Yeah. Earthquake had a good run, man. Said he had this program here with Hogan, made some money, and then transitioned right into the tag team, and they're tag team champions. They're WrestleManias. I mean, he had a good run. WCW run, not so much. That he would come back to the WWF to be the giant Gulga in the Oddity faction. Yeah. Wrestling under a mask. Yeah. And then fear just ended.
Yeah. And then would go on to pass away. I don't know how old he was, but it was younger.
Younger, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he came up through that time where it was like, it was hard living being a wrestler back then, but I'd love to know how much he ended up getting to take home for this Hogan program, because even besides the SummerSlam stuff, I'm sure that they did the loop at house shows for a bit, and so, taking home a couple of grand each night. His kid is a frequent contributor on the Squared Circle Wrestling subreddit. And we'll post some photos every now and then of him and his dad behind the scenes. He says that his dad was a really nice dad. And I've seen some CBC interviews too, because John Tenta was a real deal athlete. And so CBC covered his whole sumo career, and he's a real soft-spoken, nice guy, which is why it's so funny to see him doing the pacing thing back and forth.
Yeah, just always always moving. That's what you remember most about his promos, just his constant moving, and just he was different.
Yeah, and balling too, like good speaker. Very classic 1980s, early 90s wrestling heel before the transition into the new generation. All right, Bish. Let's see what you got here. Yeah. I'm hoping. What are you doing? Smelling it? Is that just from smelling it? Don't get it on your nice shirt.
Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You're doing the earthquake thing. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, my God.
Wow. Oh my God, are you okay?